good people? Hope everyone's having a good evening, morning, afternoon, and hope you're having a good day in crypto land because crypto land changes very, very quickly. You basically do a shit and then you come back to the computer and then everything changes for the good or for the bad. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to quickly have a look at the chart here. Don't forget, guys, if everything's down, this is an opportunity. Don't look at it as you've got to get out of this mindset that everything's down, as everything's doom and gloom. No, you got to look at it the opposite way. Retardo's up 56%. Let's see what else. ZK Sync's up. Bitcoin's up as well. I'm just going through. I always look at the trending, right? This is really important, trending and then latest. Just because something goes up 50%, like it doesn't mean that it's mooning today, because it could have gone down 80% yesterday. Okay, you got to look at the chart. Bitcoin's 57k. It's up because it was 55k yesterday. So Ethereum, a lot of talk about this. Ethereum ETF, Solana's up a little bit. So, and then just the usual stuff. Ton's up a little bit as well. So, yeah, don't look at this as you've got to reverse your thinking. Everyone's thinking the same, then think the opposite. Because now is the accumulation stage. Because once we start mooning, getting to like Bitcoin's gonna hit 200k. Like there's no question in my mind. It'll do it next year. So, we've seen this so many times. If you're been in crypto for at least a couple of bull cycles, then you know that it's coming. Okay. So it's just like up and down. It's like up and down, up and down, up and down. So that's the chart. I would accumulate as much as you can right now because Bitcoin is very cheap. It's 57k. It is very cheap. Once this thing hits 100k, you're gonna be regretting buying more. And then it goes to 150, and then you're like, oh my god, I should have bought more. And then it goes to 200, could go to 250. Like they're saying that cryptocurrency, there's going to be $20 trillion dollars are going to come into cryptocurrency over the next decade. So that just gives you an idea of how much money is going to be flowing into crypto. And it'll be good those days will be good then, like people getting in. I mean, the days are good now because it's early, but it's still early, right? You can't look back. You just have to look forward. Yes, you could have been buying Bitcoin at $1,000, or even before that, you could have been buying Bitcoin at $100 in 2013, 2014. It would have been nice. Or even if people, the early adopters before that, were buying Bitcoin for $1, $5, $20, But those days are gone. You can only look forward. So just accumulate, just apply a dollar cost average strategy, and you're good, right? There's no stress, right? That's what I do. Billy. Yeah, this one just keeps on performing. You just buy the dips. I've got this blue line here. That's the all-time high here. So what I do is, I've been trading Billy. What I do is I just, very simple strategy. I just buy. Now, the strategy that I use for this is I basically just go all in, right? So, like if you start off with one sold, all you got to do is, now, if you screw this up, it just means you're just gonna have to wait because of the because if you've picked it wrong, right? So how do I do it? Well, I don't do any technical analysis. I do look at some of the things, metrics, but I don't do any technical analysis on this. All I do is I wait for a dip and then I buy in. That's it. It's that simple. Now, sometimes these dips can take a day. Sometimes they take an hour. You just have to watch it, right? Now, I haven't started using BullX yet. Now, apparently this is a really, really good tool with the automation. You can set up automations, but I might have to do a tutorial on this. I mean, there's other people doing tutorials on this, but I might start using this because you can just set your there's people already doing stuff on this. You can set like all your parameters and like your stop losses and just go to bed. So what do I use Billy for? What do I trade on Billy? Is because I know that it's a long-term coin. It's not going to rug. The holders is pretty small. Okay, the holders is not that big. It was on pumped up fund. It's already got 3.9 million in liquidity and growing, and it's already 187 million market cap, which is supersedes Mother. Mother got up to 180, or very close, right? So, and it's overtaken Michi. Remember Michi? Michi was got like 150 million. Now Michi's like 60 million. So Billy's a new kid on the block, and he's staying simply because it's a meme coin and it's a dog. Okay, and I keep on reminding you guys that you guys, we missed Billy, but we can still get into Buddy token. This is the original Buddy token. Like, we've got 37%, so we've got a couple more buyers, which is great. Okay, but we missed. Okay, yeah, I get it, right? Obviously, it'd be good to get into Billy early. Literally, guys, imagine those people that got into Billy early. Like, holy shit, they'd be millionaires already. They'd already be millionaires. Oh my god. So, that ship has sailed, but just trading it is still good enough. Like, you can easily make one sol. Like, I'm easily making a sol a day on this easily, right? Simply because I buy the dips. It's a really simple strategy. But look, have a look at Billy. Let's see. Price range here. So what I used to do is I used to really go after these high risk plays, and I found that let's just see how it goes lately for Billy, and then trade it, and let's see if I can make more money this way. And at the moment I am, because I was losing too much money with these high risk plays. So maybe this is it. I'm not saying this is the ultimate strategy or anything. I'm just saying it is just an option, right? So here, look at Billy, right? It's done basically a 588x. 588x. It's just depending on when you got into, like, this market caps here. We go to market cap. Yeah, see, so it just, a shitload. Just put it that way, okay? A shitload. Okay. Oh, this is the old chart that I was talking about. This is an old chart that I grew. I was talking about this a couple of days ago, and I said if it dips down here, and it goes up. This is you buy these dips and it goes up, and it just went straight up and then went back down and went up. So, this is really good because if you look at the trajectory of Billy, it's like this, right? It's like this, keeps on going up, and that's what you want to see it. So that's why this is good to trade. It's actually mooning now. Holy shit, it's 109. This could hit 200k, 200 million market cap. We're at an all-time high. This is an all-time high right now. Let me just go back to the price. As of right now, I'm pretty sure we're at an all-time high. Okay, we're not. Oh, okay. Well, it hit the top there, so you could maybe technically say we're not at an all-time high. Yeah. See, so we're not at an all-time high because technically the all-time high is up here. Oh, hang on. No. We're far from the all-time high. Shit. Hang on. Where? That line is shifted. That's oh, okay, that's strange. I don't know why that shifted. Okay, so look, maybe we haven't hit all-time high yet. But anyway, but we're right up there now. So this is what I do with Billy, right? What I do is I wait for the dips. And these dips can take a day or so you have to watch it, right? Like that dip there, 6:30 to see that dip. Excuse me. That dip only took an hour. So what I do is I watch it, and then it's kind of hard to. I don't actually go in with everything. What I do is I go in for a little bit, and then if it goes up or down, then I dollar cost average, and then eventually put everything back in. So what I'm trying to do is go in. I'm trying to just only make like 20 or 30%, or not even that. Sometimes only like 10%, and then I get out. And then I just add that to the total. So if you do that 10 times, you're up 100%. Okay? Obviously, it's going to be different because every time it increases by 10%, it's actually more than 100%. if you know what I mean, if you've got X amount, just say you got one sol and you win 10% on a trade, then you're up 110%. Then the next trade, you're actually taking 10% of the 110%. So it's actually less. You know what I mean? You get to 100% less. Maybe you do it in like 7 trades, if you know what I mean, right? So that's a really low risk way of doing this. And again, I'll start using BullX and I'll start doing the stop losses. This is the shit. I've seen tutorials and I've seen people using this one, and it is the shit. So I have to start using it. But that's all I do. All I do is just buy the dip, right? What I do first is if I look at it, I just try to pick the dip. I just try to pick where it's going to go up. I look at the 5-minute volume. I always look at the 5-minute volume, and that's really it. That's all. I don't use any other parameters, right? I know there's people out there that you can use other technical analysis and all this other stuff, but I don't. All I do is I just study the chart. I watch it for a long time, and then when I start see how it's starting to trend up, I don't get in here. I just wait for it to start to trend up here. Then I get in, right? Then I know it's starting to trend up. Then I get in here. That's what I do. I get in like here. I don't get in like here because this could still go down. So I don't know. So I just wait for it to start to go up, and then I get in. And then what I do is I look at the 5-minute volume. Oh, I can't show it. What I do is I look at the 5-minute volume, right? Because by looking at the volume, generally speaking, like most of the time, when there's high volume, obviously, it's going to it means that basically a lot of people are trading it. So you want to see high volume. Like if it's 70k, 80k, 100k, it's good. If it's like 10k, then don't bother. Just wait on it. Like don't trade it. It's got to be high volume, and then just watch the trades. Like, you know, you see these whales come in, sell 7k, and then watch it, and then see how much, like 3k buy. So you just have to watch the chart and just see that these whales going in and out all the time. And then that's it. And then what I do is I just take some profit. And then just sometimes I take profit. Like the other day, me and the missus, we went to, she's like calling me and going, oh, you know, we need to go to the markets. Here, where I live in Thailand, they have markets. It's like an open market, right? It's like farmer's market, but it's not like a farmer's market. It's just more like local produce and stuff. It's more kind of like ghetto. No, not really ghetto, but it's more like open plan kind of thing. It's not like a farmer's market they have in Australia or in America where everything's nice and that. It's not like that. Everyone just comes along, puts all their shit on the ground. They got stands and stuff as well. And they sell their stuff, so you can get all the different fruits and stuff. Anyway, if you've been to Thailand, you'll understand that Thailand's one of the places where there's so much fresh fruit and vegetables really cheap. Okay, so we buy all our food from the market and stuff. Anyway, the missus is saying to me, "Come on, let's go, we gotta go." And I'm looking at Billy because I was up. I was up like 0.8 of a sol, and I was like, no, I gotta. She's like, you gotta go now. So I was just like, got to the markets, and I was down to 0.7 of a sol. But I did a couple of trades that day, so it wasn't too bad. So yeah, just take the profit. You know, I was a bit greedy then, but I could have just taken 0.5 of a sol out, and then just keep on repeating it, right? So what's what I do? I just, like, you can start with just one sol and just do this. What's unique about Billy is the market cap's big enough. Like, the bigger this market cap gets, like, obviously the profit's going to be less, right? So, you know, once the needle moves a little bit, it's going to be less because the market cap's big enough now that it's going to have to move a lot for you to make profit. But that's okay. Don't worry about it too much. Just worry about trading it and worry about making some profit, because what you're going to do is once you get your 10% profit or 20% or 15% or 30%, just put it all back in, and then wait for the next dip, then buy back in and go back up, and then take 10-20%. But every time you would like make a 10 or 20%, you're increasing your bag. So all of a sudden, in maybe a month's time, you've turned that 1 sol into 10 sol. Now you're trading at 10 sol, right? So even though the market cap's going up, you're still, what I mean, your 10% that you're making on 1 sol was only like point 0.1, right? But now you've got 10 sol. Your profit on 10 sol is 1 sol. You know what I mean? Because your 10% of 1 sol of 10 sol is 1 sol. So now see how it's kind of like, but it's still very low risk. So what happens if you get into, this has happened to me as well. Okay, so what happens if you get in, let's say I got in, you screw up, right? You get in and it goes the opposite way, all right? What I do is I just hold. Because eventually what Billy does is it recedes. But don't, like here right now, I wouldn't get into it. I'm already in this trade now. But I'm not, I wouldn't get into it. If I was already out of the trade, I had nothing on trading, I wouldn't get into this now. Why? Because you don't know. See, like it's almost at an all-time high, right? It could pull back. See, when you watch this chart, there's been people that have gone in and they've dumped like 30 or 40,000, 50,000. Maybe not 50,000, but I've seen a lot of people dump 30,000, 43,000. And what happens is the chart just goes like this, right? It just goes down like that. Now it gets eaten up a little bit by some people chomping at it, but not a lot. Not when the volume. See, the volume is only 55k. See, if this volume was 200k, then it wouldn't be an issue because this would get eaten up really quick. So the only way that I would get in this is if the volume is like 200k, then I'll be comfortable getting into it because I know that if someone dumps, it'll easily get eaten up. That dip will easily get eaten up. But if the volume is low and someone dumps, guess what? You're going to be holding the bag up here, right? If it goes down here, guess what? You're going to have to wait until it goes back up. And this could take 1 day. It could take 1 hour. It could take 5 hours. It could take 2 days. So that's when you screw up. But eventually it'll come back up, all right? So that's why I like trading Billy because, going back to what I said before, remember we looked at the market cap before? See the trend line's always gone up. See the trend line's always gone up. So, if we kind of predict kind of like what's going to happen, it should always go back up. So, if you screw up in this trade, eventually it'll go back up. You're just going to have to wait, right? Now, if you know technical analysis, then apply technical analysis to it. I do not do any technical analysis on this. This is just basically all just sediment, I guess. I watch the chart and I start to see patterns. So yeah, I mean this could break out. This could go to 220,000. I mean, I've seen Billy go from 150 million market cap to 200 and it was like it was 80 million market cap and it went to 180. That was the biggest pump ever in Billy so far. So it moved like massively. It did like 800 million, 100 million market cap in literally within like 1 hour or 2 hours. So it can do it. Although this is very surprised me a lot. Like I watched it and I'm just like, there's no way. Boom. Like you watch it and then you're like, nah, this isn't doing anything. And all of a sudden it'll just go whoosh, and then you're like, oh, awesome, So yeah, I'm really liking Billy because I'm trading it, and my goal is if I can make 1 sol a day from this. So just do the maths. Like 1 sol a day. If you start off with 1 sol, by the end of the month you should have 30 sol. All right. If you just make 1 sol, now obviously you're not going to make 1 sol. You're going to have to do 100% on your trade, and it's not easy to do that. So you have to make 10, like you're gonna have to really grind in the beginning. So to make 100% on your money, like basically the more you trade it, the more you're gonna make money. But you got to be able to get in those dips, and those dips don't happen a lot. All right, they might only happen twice a day. See, I only trade on the dips. That's all I do. So what I'm saying is, if you're trying to get to 30 sol, like, and if you're only taking 10% profit on each trade, it's going to take, you're going to have to do 10 trades in a day to make 1 sol, right? And it's likely that that's not going to happen because there's not 10 dips in a day. I mean, there is 10 dips in a day, but it's harder to pick. It's really hard to pick. I picked the real big dips. Okay, I don't do the small dips. Why do I do the big dips? Because it's almost a guarantee that it's going to pump again. Like here, right? You look at this dip here. What the hell is that line there doing for? You look at this dip here, right? Like, it's really easy to pick. These dips are easy to pick. All you got to do is, like, here it was like 82, right? You saw it going down. So you just wait. It keeps on going down, going down, going down. And it went down to 163. It dropped 20 million in market cap. So it's like a no-brainer. I'll just get in here. Even if it goes down a little bit more, it doesn't matter because it's eventually going to go back up. It's like the easiest money you're going to make, in my opinion. Like here's another one. It's 180. And then it went down to like 72. Not a massive dip, but eventually it's going to go back up, and it did. So here, I would not get in here. Maybe I would wait. Maybe it could push up a little bit more. Again, you can use technical analysis. I don't. But if it pulls back, just say it goes from 190 to maybe like here, 180, then I would get in. But I'm already in this one. So I'm not really worried. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You've got to be patient with it, or else you're not gonna it's not gonna work, right? This strategy is not gonna work if you're not patient. Hang on, I'm just doing a little thing. Dip. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some typing here. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so let's see. I was just talking about this one here. I'll talk about this in a second, okay? Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm doing, Billy. Now, these things, I like Billy because it's safe. That's why I trade it. It's safe. Like it's 3.9 million market cap. The narrative is strong. It's going to continue. This is going to go to $1 billion, right? It's not a celebrity coin, and I'll tell you about. So whoever was, I can't remember his name. Was it Rank? I can't remember your name. Yeah, you're pretty much spot on when you're talking about celebrity coins. You know, and you were right. I even said, like, he said to me, you know, you should get out of Jason. It's a scam. And I was like, and I said to him, you know, you're probably right. So if you're watching this, you'll probably watch the replay. But yeah, Jason was a scam. He basically dumped his bags, which is pretty shit. And Bubble Maps actually picked up on this. If you go to Bubble Maps, Bubble Maps saw all this on chain, and it showed that Derulo dumped his bags on his people. So yeah, this is a really good. I should probably follow it, but I know them anyway, so that's why I know who they are. I just come back to them all the time. They orchestrated. They were the ones that got onto the live stream and talked about Satoshi VM. Remember all the scam with Satoshi VM and 200 KOLs, including Lady of Crypto, and there's a bunch of other scam YouTubers that promoted and pumped the shit out of Satoshi VM. It was just nothing but a scam, right? And then Bubble Maps got on and gave their 2 cents worth, and they said basically, it's a scam. So Bubble Maps is really good because it's all on-chain data and you can't lie. Yeah, see, water, 30% of supply is controlled by insiders. There you go. See, this is going to save your ass. See, 50% of supply by one cluster. This is going to save your ass, honestly. There are so many scam coins out there now that are all large percent of supply. All right. So going back to what I said about Jason, yeah, have a look at their Twitter. Yeah, here it is here. So basically, Jason, he dumped his bags on his people. There it is there. Okay, go and have a read of that. Now, the next one that I want to talk about is Tate. He's got this new real work. It's supposed to be launching just any day now. So his whole message is, very sort of negative, and you're a dumbass if you don't join my thing. And so anyway, this will pump. Okay, I don't particularly like the guy, but I respect what he does. He's very good at talking. He doesn't know shit, right? In his actual website, which there's 100,000 people that have subscribed to it. That's why he makes so much money. He doesn't do anything. All he does is pay people that are more smarter than him that do trading and stuff, and it's like a platform with all these people in it. All he is just a mouthpiece and talks, right? He's like forgot his name, In My Garage guy. All these people are just mouthpieces. They talk, then they get people to join their shit, and then they employ other people that are smarter than to have all these strategies of trading. That's what he does. So this TRW token, that it's going to have utility, and you're going to get a portion. Go read of it. It's going to launch. I think it's going to be big. Simply because of who he is, and he's doing like this world tour now that he's allowed to leave Romania. Apparently, he was locked up in Romania. Him and his brother. Well, I know he was. I'm not sure if he's bad his brother, but so they're gonna do this world tour with Daddy, which is the coin that he didn't create, but someone sent him the coins. So they're gonna pump the shit out of this. Okay. So yeah, that's going to launch. It's supposed to launch actually, I found a TRW coin last night, but it was a fake one. I still got my seed out, but it was a scam coin. So just watch out for this one. I was going to talk about this one here, TARD. This one here pumped and then it dumped, and then it started to moon again. So these are high risk plays. This was in a call group. I was watching it, and when it dumped, I said to the guys, buy the dip, guys. Buy the dip, because it could rebound. And it just rebounded. It could just rebound. It just rebounded. I'm up like 500 up. I'm up like 500% on this. Oh my God, it's so funny. Yeah, it's just, this is crypto, man. This is like, anything can happen with crypto. It's crazy. It's so funny. I didn't put a lot into this, but I'm up almost half a soul. But yeah, it's just, I probably should sell. Like, it's already done quite a bit. But this could go on, this could, I'm going to sell maybe just a little bit. I'm just going to take out 25%. That's so funny. Oh my God, that is so funny. Yeah, sometimes these things, they bounce, man. They bounce. Because in the TG group, they were saying, "Oh, this is done. I'm going to bed." And I said, "Guys, just be careful. Like, sometimes buy this," and they're like, "Nah, this project's done." Sometimes buy the bottom, because if you guys remember, Sometimes these coins, they lay dormant for months on end, right? And then they come alive. A cleanup crew comes in, and they literally can do 100x. Like, this is how crazy it is. Where is Starcat? Oh, it's SC. And this is what happened with Starcat, right? What happened with Starcat was it was a pumped up fun one, and it literally went to 15k market cap. Like, usually when a project's at 15k market cap, is dead. All right, this is what this thing did. It did it twice, and people were like, "Nah, it's done for sure." I mean, you can't even see the thing; it's so small. Like, the initial pump is so small, you can't even see it. Now that it's done a massive, like, it's at 1 point, it's at 32. Like, I can't even show you it. It's so small. I have to show you it this way. But here in the beginning, I can't even show you it. It's so small. Oh, sorry, that's Sharkcat. This is not. This is Starcat. Starcat. It's not showing me it. What the hell? I have to go on my watch list. Sharkcat, not Sharkcat. Starcat. There. There it is. Starcat. This is it here. Let's pull back a little bit now. But what happened with Starcat was, right? It pumped and it dumped twice. Have a look at it. This is it here. Look at it. It pumped and it dumped. It's so tiny compared to what happened to it that we can't even see it. See? This is it here. This is it here. Like, look how tiny this is. This is crazy, right? That's what I was telling these guys in Retardo. Like, it's pulled back now. I'm just going to sell. I'll just sell my bags with this. Maybe it'll come back again. But hey, I made a good profit, you know. It was only a small amount, but I still made a good profit on it compared to what I put in. So yeah, see this? So Starcat, right? It pumped and dumped. Then it didn't do anything for like 12 hours, and then it pumped. You can't see it here because it's so small. Here it is here. It pumped and then it dumped, right? Twice. Yeah, it is there. See? Pumped, dumped, pumped, and then literally just went to zero again. Almost not zero, but and then look what happened. All right, and then it didn't do anything for like a couple of hours. All right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was saying to these guys. You know, just wait. You know, just wait. And then all of a sudden it just went whoosh. Look at it. I can't even fit it into the screen. It's so big. Now it's pulled back now, but it went to here. See? So sometimes you can stay in these coins, leave a moon bag in, because you never know. You never know. See, like, price range here. You never know. Think about that. Look at that. It did nothing, and then it went to 4,990%, which is basically a 50x. A 50x. Look at it. That's crazy. See, so sometimes these meme coins, you just, oh, hang on. No, that's just the first pump. Oh, my bad. Oh my God. That was the first pump. Then the second pump, and then the third pump. So I had 3 pumps. Oh, my bad. My bad. See, so that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you just don't know. Like, it was here. See, all right? This is how crazy. Look at this. Oh my God, look how crazy this is. So it basically went 562,000%. That's a 562x. Oh my God. 562x. Think about that for a second. $1 and you would have got $1,000 and you would have got 562,000 back. Oh my God. See, so these things, you know, sometimes they do nothing for a long time, and then they just go whoosh, right? You never know. So let's see, a billion now, 194. So yeah, I'm doing some good profit on this one now. I'll have to let's see. I'm just looking at the. Yeah, I've still got Billy on this one. Yeah, I've got 2 Sol in this. I'm up, not a lot, 0.2 Sol already up on this one. The reason why I only put 2 Sol in is because I was waiting for this one to see what it would do. So again, if you get into these things and you're not sure which way it's going to go, like it's like I got it in here. Like it wasn't a really big dip, but I just wanted to get in. Like I was probably a bit impatient, but it was kind of like the right call anyway because it didn't go down. But I wasn't sure, so you kind of have to just feel it out. You know what I mean? So I got into this one like here. I got into it like here. Right, because I wasn't sure. Like it went down, then it went up, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna take off," but I wasn't sure it could dip because the market cap is already high. Like I don't like to get it when it's this high because of all it takes is the one whale to dump. But there was okay. There was like I think like 80k volume. So if a whale dumped, it would still get eaten up. So that's why I didn't put a lot. But since I've been doing this live stream, I probably should have dollar cost average more in. See, so you can dollar cost average. If you dollar cost average, you can actually increase your profit. So it's going up now. It could go to 200k. This could go to 220k. You know what I mean? But it's, in my opinion, it's getting up there now. Yeah, when I trade them, I don't like to get into the all-time highs. Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather get for it to be like down to like 150 and then really kind of, put in like 10 Sol and then really kind of ride it up. That's what I like to do, right? But, every time there's an all-time high, it's like, setting a new floor. So that's a good thing, I guess. It's always setting a new floor, which is good. So, we'll see where this one goes. But if you want to trade Billy, this is the strategy I do. It's just really basic. I just buy the dips. I watch it. Sometimes it can take a day for this dip to come. Sometimes it can take an hour. You have to be patient with this because if you get in at the top, never buy the dip. Never buy the top. Okay, I never buy the top. If you get in at the top and it goes down, guess what? You're going to have to wait for it to go back up, and it could take a day. So that's a strategy. Just like it's, you might want to still play with this. Okay, this is bounced back again. You might want to play around with this, but it's high risk, and there's hundreds, if not thousands of coins like this. So, yeah, it's just... if you're going to play with these high-risk coins like this, yes, you will make more money, but it's so high-risk that you will lose a lot in the whole process. I would probably adopt like a strategy like this first, and then use some of your profits to then go into the high-risk stuff. But every time that, don't forget too, so like you start off with 1 Sol, and then you do trades, take 10 or 20% out, right? And then get into your next trade, and then make a 10 or 20% on that, or 15% on that, and then you have to be patient. Don't just, you know what I mean? Like, and then take the profit when it dips, get into the next one. So before you know it, you're doing 7 or 8 trades, you're up sort of 100%. Now you're playing with 2 Sol. So you're up 10%, you're going to make 0.2%. You're going to make 0.2 of a Sol. You know what I mean? It doesn't take long before it to start to multiply. You know what I mean? You start to build your bags. But if you go wrong and you get in on the top and it goes the opposite way, you're going to have to wait. And it's happened to me already, okay, a couple of times. But that's the good thing about Billy. It always reaches all-time highs and creates a new floor. That's why I do it, because it's safe. So, I don't know. I think that this is going to pull back. I might even take the profit now because I'm up 0.2 Sol on the profit. 0.2 Sol is not a lot, but it's still profit. See, this could go down. I'm not feeling it at the moment. I think it can. I think it'll go down because it's already hit it. Like, see. So, oh yeah, another thing too. See, I said it's got 24-hour volume. 24 hours. It's 44. Yeah, this is gonna pull back, in my opinion. So this is another thing too. I look, right? Look at the 24 hours. It's up 45%. That means people are going to take profit. I think it's going to go down. So I'm going to sell on this now because I don't want to lose that profit. Can always get back in. So no biggie. Yeah, I just sold. Yeah, I made like just under 0.2 sold profit. So yeah, this could break out. I mean, but you have to take some profit. So what happens now is, basically, also you look at this chart, like this 24 hours. If it's like negative 20%, negative 30%, and the chart's down, then it's a good time to get in. That's also another indicator. I look at the 24 hours. See, I know this has been up 44% in the last 24 hours. People are going to take profit. It doesn't stay up. Like, that's a good indicator, like right there. See, now I think this is going to go down. So, I know it's just really basics, but that's the thing. By doing this, you don't need to be a trading genius to do this. So, and if it goes up, I know it's eventually going to come back down because there's too much. It's already done 45% increase in 24 hours. That's massive. That's almost 50%. So people are going to take profits. Like, I know that if this breaks out and goes up to maybe 200k, eventually it's going to come back down. So I'm not going to lose much, right? Now it's starting to come down, see? So just look at the very basics. Look at the liquidity. Look at the volume now. See, the volume has dropped to 30k. What does that tell you? It tells you that there's less volume. And that means if this goes down, okay, there's a big buy there. But if it goes down, there's not many people that could potentially buy into this. And there it's going up again, see? So there was a big buy here, let's see, of 12k. But that's one person. If that one person never bought a 12k buy, this would continue to go down. See? Now it's getting eaten up. Now people are biting at it. See, there's 11k buy. That's a volume bot. Now they're running this volume bot. 11k buy, 11k sell in the same block, and then an 8k sell. See, so they're trying to create some volume to get this going up. 79k volume is still good though. There's another 4k sell, 4.5k sell. So this could well and truly keep on going up, but I think that at some point it's going to go back down because of the profit. It's been up 44% in 24 hours, man. It's bound to have a big pullback. So we'll see. I mean, if this goes down here and it comes back to like 190, maybe I might go back in. But generally speaking, like there's a boom, there's another big sell. 4.5k dump there, 8k, yeah, 4.5k. See, so you could look at this all day long, but really the basics are when it dumps, buy, and then when it goes up, never buy at the top. Look at the volume. If the volume's high, it should go back up. Look at the 24 hours. This is telling me do not buy it now because it's been up for 50% in the last 24 hours, man. That's huge. People are going to take profit. It's set every time it sets a new sort of like floor, which is good. And like I said, looking at this long term, this is always trended up. Like, see, look at the 4-hour chart. See, look at this. See, Billy's trending up. See, that is a very, very good chart. Why? Because it's trended up. It's trending up. Has dips along the way, but it's always trending up. That's what you want. This is really bullish. This token is really bullish. Okay, so it'll have the dips. It's all good. It's all part of trading, and it's all part of the actual coin growth. But yeah, this is a $1 billion coin. Easy $1 billion coin. So let's go look at TARD. It's going to pull back maybe. So yeah, this okay. we kind of missed this one, right? This one's already. You can still trade it and make good money with it. Don't get me wrong, but you're not going to make 1,000x from it. If you want to make 1,000x, well, the only way I know how to do it is to get in on your own coin. This is our coin, right? And we are going to, as a community, because we're not even at DEX yet. Look at it. We're at 37%. This is what I'm talking about, right? These people here that got in here, you know what I mean? These people that got in right here. These people, they got in right here, right? Look at it now. It's 191 million market cap. They're millionaires. So you got to get into something early that you know that you can trust. It's not going to rug. That's the biggest problem with the Memecoin space. They all freaking rug, and devs cheat out and they settle for hamburger money. Not Buddy, because I'm behind it. I'm the dev, and I only hold like 3% of the supply, not a lot. So this is what I'm trying to build. We haven't got a lot of exposure on this, and we're building organically because, like, I might have to start putting this out there more. But really, the people that have got in now, they're super early, but they're going to hold. And if we get into this more mainstream, we're going to attract a lot more cheaters. But we might need those people to get to DEX. So that's kind of the trade-off. They're going to dump, But that's okay. I mean, you're going to get people that are going to dump anyway. So, this is really, really early for us, okay? I've been promoting this for like 3 months. We're only 37%. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. We're right here with our token, okay? So this is our community token, Buddy. There's another Buddy token now already, but that's not us. So, that's just some tips there. I hope that's going to help you. I'll do some more tutorials on this. I might do a video on this pump vision. This is like really good. You can set stop losses and stuff with Memecoin. So look at the chart. It's kind of like, you never know with these Memecoins. This could just moon again. See, it was so funny though, because when it came down here, it dumped. There's people like saying, "It show's over, guys. Let's go to the next. What's next? I said, guys, you just never know, man. Always buy the bottom, then whoosh. Oh man, that was so funny. Because I've seen stuff in meme coins that you just there's no rational explanation. It just moons, and that's the thing with meme coins. There is no rational explanation. You know what I mean? Something's dead. You think that's dead. Nah, not with meme coins. You just you cannot write them off. So Billy's looking pretty bullish. So I am out of this one. So I'm gonna watch this over the next couple of hours. See if I can get back in and make some more Solana on this, more profit. So yeah, that's kind of like the whole thing with that. If you want to join and kind of like give you like a lot of updates every day, you can check out our Patreon as well. It's like you can join for like $5 a month. It's nothing. This is it here. Okay, the links will be below. 100x Crypto Academy. If you join at the Soul level, that's a $5 a month. That's like the meme coin level. You can join at the high levels if you want, but the Soul, to get started, you can join the Soul level, and that's only $5 a month. And then I talk about heaps of meme coin stuff there as well. Okay, not just Billy, but heaps of other stuff as well. Okay, so check it out. All the links will be below. And thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to check out Buddy Token. This is still very, very early. All right, this is our community token, and yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. It's never over in crypto. So keep plugging away, guys. Okay, keep plugging away. All right, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.